Well, Cole Dabney joins us from the Austin Film Critics Association with the results of our 2008 awards, and we're talking about awards, kind of everyone getting together, film critics from The Statesman, The Chronicle, myself at News 8.
Ain't It Cool News,
Ain't It Cool, websites like yours, coleandbobby.com. So everyone in Austin got together, and the winner, by far, it seems like, one movie cleaned house.
The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight took Best Picture, Best Director, Best Supporting Actor, and a couple other technical awards.
Which might not be a huge surprise because there is a lot of acclaim out there for the movie, but Austin is the first critics group in the country to name it as the Best Picture.
It is. All the other critics groups so far have given it to either Slumdog Millionaire, Milk, or Wall-E, so we're the first people the first group to go against that.
And certainly deserving of some awards. I think we'll see Heath Ledger's name mentioned across pretty much every awards group.
He's been sweeping so far
through the awards season. Also getting awards for screenplay, for director, and some people may even consider it a dark horse for Best Picture nominee at the Oscars this year.
I think it could get a nomination. I would think that'd be pretty neat. I don't think it's going to win. I think Slumdog's definitely in the leading spot right now, but
you know, one of the great things about award season is that The Dark Knight was the best-selling movie so far this year, but award season brings attention to some really great movies that people may have missed. And one of the movies that was spotlighted in the cinematography category is a movie called The Fall. And that one, obviously, a very spectacular movie and deserving of some awards as well.
Definitely gorgeous cinematography, very pretty movie to look at. And I think we were talking about this the other day, how the director had scouted locations for 2 or 3 years before they were ready to actually shoot the movie. So
quickly, some of the other films earning awards that people may not have heard of that we should spotlight.
I think Best First Film's a really good one to look at. Nacho Vigalondo, his movie Time Crimes. It's a Spanish film. It's very, very good. He actually plays in the movie. And then Crawford won our Austin Film Award, which is the best movie produced locally or by an Austin director. And so that's about Crawford, Texas, and everything like that. It premiered at the South by Southwest Film Festival, and so we gave that Best Austin Film, and then Let the Right One In won Best Foreign Film, that'll be coming out in Austin.
Some of those films very unique to Austin. Some of them we still have to look forward to coming into theaters. What we also have to look forward to is counting down the top 10 movies of 2008 as voted on by the Austin Film Critics Association. We'll run that down in Friday's Flicks File, and for now you can also check out all of the awards on austinfilmcritics.org. Well, end of the year award season is underway, and today in the Flicks File we'll talk the top 10 films of 2008 as voted on by the Austin Film Critics Association. Cole Dabney is back with us. You've crunched all the numbers. Hard to get everyone to agree on something, but we do have a list of 10 really great films to talk about.
Definitely. It's a really good list. A couple surprises here.
Let's go to the list. Some people call them the fanboys. It seemed like a lot of them may have had their say in this one.
We've got a couple of them in Austin, and Dark Knight took the cake. Yep.
And then followed up by that is a movie that I totally adore and I think is the one to beat this year, Slumdog Millionaire.
It's a great movie. It's topping a lot of other lists around the country.
Then at number 3, we come to Milk, a film that not only made the top 10 list, but also won a pretty big award for Sean Penn.
Sean Penn won Best Actor, and I think it's very well deserved. It's a tough year with Frank Langella and Mickey Rourke in there, but I think Sean Penn definitely deserves that one.
A couple of those actors we'll also see on the list as well. Some movies on this list have not opened in theaters yet. We've got a chance to check them out, and definitely ones that a lot of people are going to want to check out. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. It's got to be another one of those.
I think it definitely is. Comes out Christmas Day, and that's going to be a very, very big movie. People are going to go see that in droves.
Big stars. They may not win the Oscars, but I think a couple of nominations probably coming out of that movie.
I think Curious Case of Benjamin Button probably hasn't gotten as much love from the critics groups as it will from the Oscars. It got 9 nominations from the Golden Globes, and I think we could see a similar case.
Let's go back to the list, and at number 4, a movie, Synecdoche, New York, a movie that I like to describe as 2 of the worst film watching hours of my year, but we can't all agree on everything.
You told me that the other night. I didn't dislike it that much. A lot of people really loved it. A lot of people named it their #1 movie of the year, and that shot it up the list, definitely.
Let's go ahead and take a look at 6 through 10, and also some other movies that are due in theaters here at the end of the year. Number 6, The Wrestler, which features another outstanding performance.
That comes out mid-January. He was right at the top of that acting nomination list. Didn't beat Sean Penn, but that's a really great character-driven film.
I think we'll see Mickey Rourke's name mentioned in a lot of the end-of-the-season awards, at least as a nominee. Number 7, the year's best animated film.
Wall-E. Wall-E's definitely the year's best animated film. Has another foreign contender this year with Waltz with Bashir.
Finishing up the list, we've got Frost Nixon, which is also due out on Christmas Day. The best foreign film of the year, Let the Right One In, a Swedish vampire film. Just got to check it out. It's kind of hard to describe.
It's very, very hard to describe. And I would also say Gran Torino is pretty hard to describe. Our 10th film of the year. When you say the Clint Eastwood movie this year, everybody thinks of Changeling, which I know you liked a lot.
I describe that movie as Grumpy Old Man Meets Boys in the Hood.
That's a pretty good way to say it. Yeah, he used all amateur actors pretty much for all the gang members and his neighbors and everything. So it's going to be an interesting one. I don't know how well it's going to do at the box office, but it's a good movie. It's a good movie to go
Plenty to check out. You can see all the awards listed on austinfilmcritics.org. Check them out. It's the top 10 films of the year, and also the awards for Best Picture, Best Actor, and anything else you want to find out.